Hey guys, how's it going? Today I got for you a Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Wi-Fi battle, and it's the first Wi-Fi battle ever uploaded on my channel. So, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's pretty, not great battle, I'm gonna admit, but I didn't have anything else to upload, so I figured I'd get a battle. I asked someone on Twitter, or asked on Twitter if anyone wanted to battle, and, this guy Ricky, who I talk to a lot on Twitter, actually, quite a bit, he's like, sure, I'll battle, and I was like, cool. So, my team consists of a special attacking Heliolisk, a defensive Donphan, attacking Anduril, Anduril, that's the name of the nickname I gave it, Aegislash, a Mega Garchomp, huge power Choice Banded Azumarill, because you just need one of those on your team, and a special defensive Florges, kind of like the team I used in my PS Live with Numnexus, but I changed Donphan for Hippowdon, or the other way around, I got rid of Hippowdon and put in Donphan instead. His team consists of a Delphox, Yveltal, Lucario, Roserade, Mewtwo, and a Tyrantrum. I was really worried about the Mewtwo and the Yveltal, because obviously they could cause some problems, but it actually turned out it wasn't too bad. So, we'll just see how the battle goes and stuff. I think I have the team preview to last for like a minute 30 seconds. So, yeah, it's my first Wi-Fi battle ever. I've never actually Wi-Fi battled before, so it's pretty cool to see what it's like. I've done Showdown Lives and stuff, so I know how to play competitively, I guess. But, yeah, I'd never actually done a Wi-Fi battle before, so it was really interesting, and it was a total, like, change from PS Lives and stuff. Anyway, battle's about to start. So, Ricky is issuing a challenge, and he's going to lead off with his Tyrantrum, which is a Rock and a Dragon type. I'm going to lead off with Heliolisk, and yeah, knowing this thing gets Earthquake, I'm just going to switch out. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch, and go out into my Donphan, I believe. I know my Donphan can eat up whatever he wants to go for. And it was definitely the best switch that I could go to. So, do switch out into my Donphan. Max HP, max defense, impish nature. Takes this Earthquake very kindly. I think it does about 40. So, yeah, it's not too bad at all. I don't have a lot of items on my team, actually. I think my Florges is the Pokemon with the leftovers, which would have been helpful here, but for whatever reason, he decides he goes out to his Lucario. I just go for the Earthquake. I know that'd probably kill off Tyrantrum too. And yeah, just knocks out Lucario. I don't understand that switch. I personally would have went to Yveltal, because Yveltal obviously doesn't get hit by Earthquake, and I was obviously going to go for Earthquake. I guess he may have been expecting Stealth Rock. I don't know. I don't have Stealth Rock on this thing. So, yeah, I just go for the Earthquake. As he goes out into his Mewtwo, or I switch out when he goes into Mewtwo, got into my Aegislash, as he Mega Evolves into the biggest threat in all of Pokemon, Mega Mewtwo Y, the strongest Pokemon in the game. And yeah, this thing is just a problem. But he goes for Aura Sphere, which obviously doesn't affect me being part Ghost. And here, I should have went for Yarn Head. The switch to Yveltal, the switch out was obvious, I think. Well, I guess he could have went for like Fire Blast or something, but goes out to his Yveltal, I'll just go for a Sword Stance. And get to +2, but obviously I wasn't going to stay on Yveltal on the potential Oblivion Wing or Dark Pulse or whatever. So switch out into my Florges, which I know can take a hit, at least resist a hit. But he goes for the Phantom Force, which is a 2-turn move, and 2-turn moves aren't all that great and competitive. Because I am packing a normal type, I'm obviously going to switch out into my Heliolisk to take this Phantom Force, which obviously doesn't affect me, so I get a free switch out to Heliolisk basically, and I can deal some damage onto something with a Volt Switch, which is what I go for on the Mewtwo, and it does a reasonable amount. Let's see, I think it does about, yeah, it's not too great, because, you know, Mewtwo is an absolute beast, but get some decent damage off, not as much as I would have hoped, but this thing has, like, no item. If I had choice specs, I obviously would be doing more. Anyway, I got into my, my Aegislash as he goes back to Yveltal. Again, another opportunity for me to go for the Iron Head, but I do just go for the Shadow Sneak and play it safe, because again, he could have stayed in with Mewtwo, went for Fire Blast or something like that, which I probably would have, well, I don't know if I would have lived, because I do have a minus special defense nature, but I was in shield form, so I go for a Shadow Sneak, just like nothing to Yveltal, obviously a resisted hit, and I switch out now into my Florges. I believe he goes for the Dark Pulse here, which you're going to see does absolutely nothing. It does not even scratch my Florges, and even after like Lefty's recovery, it did about 10 HP, so yeah, that's just Florges in a nutshell. It's an absolute beast. Anyway, he goes for the Phantom thing. I can't remember what, Phantom Sneak thing or something. And I just go for the Protect, I believe, forgetting that it actually hits through Protect. That totally slipped my mind at the time. So, Phantom Force, that's it. Goes with Phantom Force. I totally forgot that it hit through Protect, and he gets a lucky critical hit, but even then, a critical hit on a, like, that's a physical move, and Florges, like, has no physical defense. It still took it really well, considering it was a crit. So he goes for another Phantom Force. I'm just going to go for the Wish, because there's nothing else I can do. He's obviously going to go for that again. So just go for the Wish. And I now switch out into my Heliolisk yet again, just to take whatever ghost move of that ghost move, Phantom Force. And I get my HP recovery with leftovers, so not a big deal. Florges is at, like, decent HP. It's going to take some hits, so I do need that good HP, which is why I went for the Wish, but unfortunately he does go for the Phantom Force. And I just go for the Volt Switch, or no, I go for a T-Bolt on the switch into Tyrantrum, who doesn't take it very well, considering it's a resisted hit. This T-Bolt does a decent amount of damage, and I was actually surprised at how much it did. Gonna go for a Volt Switch now, and switch out into, I believe, my Donphan, knowing I can take a hit from this thing again. And that's like my sort of switch into Tyrantrum and stuff, because Donphan is just an absolute beast. Impish nature, it's good, it takes hits very well. So it goes for the Earthquake again, just going to eat that up like I had the first one. And it is going to do a solid, well, I guess the first one it got like minimum damage or something, because that one did a lot more. As I switch out, or I go for the Ice Shard, take out his Tyrantrum, which is great. That's another Pokemon down with his Lucario. As he goes out now into Yveltal, and again, there's not much I can do to Yveltal, so I just decided I'm going to switch out, go into Florges again, I believe, which is like the only thing I have to sort of switch in on this thing. As he goes for the Phantom Force, which means I obviously have to switch out into my Heliolisk yet again, I think. Or I think I may stay in and just go for the Wish, thinking I can live. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I switched. Yeah, I can switch out into my Heliolisk, because there's like no reason not to. It doesn't take any damage, so it's basically a free switch out to Heliolisk. And yeah, that's good. So, go for the Volt Switch, and this does a hell of a lot. This brings this thing down to like one more hit, so that was a lot of damage from Heliolisk. That's Heliolisk hitting hard, so that's great. Go back out now into my Florges. I don't know why he goes for the Fly here, but it does give me a free Protect, and it does give me like 2 free Lefties recovery, which is great because Florges is getting back to in around 60%, which is nice HP to have it at. It can take hits again very well, so I'm actually glad I got it to that range of HP. And yeah, just go for the Wish Protect. I think he may be out of Phantom Forces, or he just decided not to go for it anymore. But I go for the Wish, and I'm going to be able to get a Protect off and just get Florges all the way back to full, which is something you don't really want. I'm pretty sure I could even take a hit from like Mega Mewtwo Y with his Florges and just like take it very nicely and hit him off with the Moonblast, but that's not what happens. He goes for the Fly, get back to full HP from Wish Protect. And yeah, Florges just sitting at a nice 175 HP. As he goes for the Fly again. And I think I just, well, I go for the Moonblast. I'm like, I know I can take a Fly at full HP. So he goes for the Fly. It does a solid amount of hate. It does a solid amount of damage. I'm able to live. Go for the Moonblast, knock out that Yveltal from that range of HP. And yeah, he's down to his Delphox, his Mewtwo Y, and his Roserade, who I believe he goes out to now. He goes to his Roserade. And yeah, it's fine, because I do have a, I have an Aegislash, which just switches in on that thing, because there's no, unless he had like HP Fire or something, but I don't think he did. Yeah, it's my like free switch out into Enderal, my Aegislash. So he goes for a Sludge Bomb, not effective because I'm a Steel type. Just go for a Swords Dance on the predicted switch, and it pretty much just allows me to clean up the game, because his Delphox is weak to Shadow Sneak, as is his Mewtwo, and I can just finish off his Roserade with an Iron Head. I'm pretty sure that's actually everything that happens. So yeah, go for the Shadow Sneak. Just one hit KO that Delphox. Not too bad at all. A nice powerful +2 Shadow Sneak, knocking out that Delphox. And yeah, that's pretty much the battle, I guess, because I just told you what happened already. Shadow Sneak is Mewtwo, which actually one-shots it, which is great. And I just take a Giga Drain, I think, from Roserade. Actually, yeah, the Giga Drain here, you'll see, does decent damage, but that is probably put down to the fact that 1, I'm in attack form or attack stance, and 2, I have like a special defense decreasing nature. So yeah, take a Giga Drain here. Doesn't do that much. Oh, it does a decent amount considering it's a resistant hit. And I just go for Yarn Head, knock him out, and that was the battle. So thanks very much to Ricky for the battle. It was good. Well, not good. It was an alright battle. It was not too bad at all. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I'll have a new battle for you tomorrow, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys for more shortly enough. Catch you then.